Okay, welcome back. Last time we made our way through the park in Aoba and reached the concert hall. The plan for today's episode is quite simple. Basically, I'm going to just finish off this kind of arc of the story. So this might end up being a little bit of a shorter episode, but hey, that should be okay because the last few have been a little bit longer than I was aiming for. Anyway, off we go into the concert hall. So basically, we go and do this, we have one boss fight, and then we're kinda done. I didn't even know I could get encounters in here. Okay, so we have two angels and two Jack Frosts. This could actually be a very minor inconvenience to me. But you know what, that's fine, if I'm being totally honest, I am not worried about the boss fight at all. If anything, I'm very confident that it'll just be a very simple and easy fight. My only kind of potential worry about the boss fight is I may be a little bit under-leveled, so it might take a little while. But in terms of actually being in danger, I don't see a world where I die in that boss fight. Unless I completely mess up. Although, the real question that I'm looking forward to getting the answer to is quite simply, will Lisa still be poisoned when she rejoins the party? Because she was poisoned when she left. So it's entirely possible that she may still be poisoned when she rejoins. But hey, that is something for future me to solve. Okay, so let's quickly go and check what's going on in all these dressing rooms. Seriously, what the hell's his problem? Sure, he's scraped together something, but he doesn't have to be such a prick. I'm talking about that perverted Sasaki jerk. Girls get the silver tongue, but every guy to him is just worthless. He used to be small time too. I know he used to blather on and brag about his past at nightclubs. Okay? Despite what Akichi says, he seems genuinely worried about Lisa. Isn't that sweet? I really like people like him. That goes for you too, naturally. Is there anything in any of these lockers? There's nothing inside the locker. Okay. Well, I've checked 2 or 3 of them. I might as well go and check all of them now, just to be 100% certain. Okay, so what is going on here? I met that Sasaki guy once at a studio and hated him right off the bat. I remember Shun, Fuji-san, having trouble with him too. Okay, what does Akichi have to say? What? Ginji Sasaki is a pedo, then Ginkgo's probably beating the shit out of him, actually. We should probably go stop her before she ends up committing murder. Okay, that is a locked door. So, what else is going on in here? There we go. Spade? What the hell kind of name is that? Do they really hope to sell records? That's kinda harsh, Yukino. But I do admit it does sound pretty dumb. I should be nice and ask about an autograph, huh? Listen up, pretty ladies. How about an autograph from an up-and-coming rocker? It'll be worth a bundle in a few years. Akichi is very determined to sell himself on this, I guess. Looks like these girls became idols through the same print club rumor as Lisa. Okay. Why do I have to manage these noisy brats? I could say the same for that Lisa girl. Okay, so what else is going on here? And it just spanned the camera anyway. That hag's pissing me off. Can I, like, get rid of her? I'm Katsura. The 4 of us are members of Spade. We were just ordinary high school girls until a few days ago. Okay. I'm Takumi. I have a guy's name, but I'm a girl. Honest. I'll give this group 100% so we can outdo muses. They are... Okay. Hi, Aya. Nice to meet you. They seem very excited to be here. There isn't Night there, but here is a Vitality incense. So what do we have over here? Probably a whole bunch of dialogue. They're on stage rehearsing right now, so no one can go in. You don't want to earn a dirty look from Sasaki-san, do you? I don't really care. Akichi, hot, kettle, black. So I'll see what Akichi has to say. That Ginji Sasaki guy is as nasty as I thought he was. Narcissists like him, who think they're the best at everything, yeah, they tend to be perverts. Yeah, Akichi, pot, kettle. Anyway, if they're rehearsing right now, doesn't that mean Lisa's on stage too? Should we go around to the other side? Are you guys part-time staff? That Ginji Sasaki guy really pisses me off. He acts all arrogant, like he's king shit. Another guy around here seemed crushed a moment ago because that asshole called him worthless. Don't get on that guy's bad side, man. I mean, I'll throw hands with him. Like, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Fight me and lose? The answer is yes, he will fight me and lose. Because I'm pretty confident that I win this boss fight without any hassle. Also, I guess, spoiler, he's the boss for this area. Oh, I need to set turn order, move Akichi up to here. I need Akichi to move first, so I can have Akichi switch back to using Radamanthus. Have Akichi switch to using Radamanthus, and then I can attack the Angel. Then I can have Yukino attack the other Angel. And then we can go for Aquas on one Kiyohime, and then I can have Tatsuya switch over to Longmare. And then Longmare should be able to finish off, well, maybe not finish off, but at least get a good amount of damage out on the Kiyohimes. And Marin Karen didn't actually do anything, so that's more than fine with me. And I think I actually misclicked. I may have misclicked Akichi's target, so, maybe not my smartest play here. But hey, you know what, it'll be fine. We'll just finish off this fight without too much more hassle regardless. Okay, there we go, that killed. Aquas finishes off the other Kiyohime, and now we just take out this Angel and we can be on our way. And Longmare maxes out its rank, so that should be its final move learned as well. What is its final move? I don't actually know. Let's find out very soon. And by that I mean the next time I get into a fight. Okay, so the concept, yeah, the other side of the stage wings should just be here. What does everyone have to say? Well, we have a little cutscene, so let's find out. Hey, guys, that's Lisa's voice. Okay, so what is being said? That's the important thing. Wait, you're kidding, right, Lisa? Don't make me say it over and over. It's complete BS that I'm any good at English. I can barely speak a word of it. Do all blonde-haired people automatically speak English? Is it weird for a blue-eyed girl to know Japanese? Am I some freak? You're not weird at all. You're cool because you stand out, Lisa. Oh, so I was bullied for it as a kid, but now it's cool, it's unique. I'm tired of other people deciding how to define me. My dad never taught me a word of English, but everyone assumes all foreigners can speak it. They have to stand out. What am I supposed to do? I'm just like anyone else, just a normal girl. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I never noticed we were hurting you like that. But if that's how it is, then we really can't abandon you now. Come with us, okay? Chiba's right. You just need to get Master Joker to fix you up so you can speak English like a pro. I knew it! You two are in the masked circle. Lisa, what's your dream? Why didn't you tell it to Joker? Well, it was so sudden. No, you had no dream to tell him. It must have been painful for you, being with Suo-kun and the others. The reporter, the photographer, even that gang boss is pursuing a dream, yet you have none to call your own. It mortifies you. That's why you keep squabbling with the gang boss, why you continue to cling to Suo-kun, no? I had a dream, but I lost it, so... I know your pain all too well. Those who've been defeated by their dreams are pitiful, but you can always pursue another dream. Now, Call Master Joker, be reborn as your ideal self. You can be a guide for the youth who have no dreams. The youth who see themselves in your song will summon Master Joker and realize their dreams, just as the Exalted One wishes. That's a lie. What about the Shadow Man, huh? Why is he stealing everyone's dreaming hearts? You know the pain of living without dreams. They've been released from that pain. Isn't that another form of happiness? But whenever possible, those without dreams will be granted new ones. That is what the Exalted One thinks. For that, we need you. Join the Masked Circle. With us is where you will find friends who truly worry for you, where you'll know belonging at last. I didn't know Lisa was that stressed out. I can kinda relate, getting pushed around and ignored just because you're different. I need to think about this. Hey, Tatsuya, Lisa went with them. They're gonna trick her into betraying us at this rate. Have some faith in Lisa. Dreams aren't a crutch you can lean on or a gift you can be given. I'm sure she'll figure that out. Hey, you four, what are you part-timers lounging around for? Get out there and guard the stage, and you girls go collect tickets. What am I not making myself clear? Get going! Okay, random shift boss guy. Away you go. So let's see what everyone has to say. I know I have to Oh. What do I have to say? Man, I'm getting paid and I get to see the Muses show? What a sweet gig! Ah. And what do the other people have to say? With the famous Muses taking the stage today, we could wind up dead. Okay. Bit concerned, but okay. Fair enough. Valid. This job can get rough. We put ourselves on the line to hold back the raving crowds. You better be ready. Okay, and what does this last one have to say? I don't know why I talked to them in reverse order. We're supposed to be standing guard inside the concert hall, so you can't get out, so you can't go out there. Fair enough. Okay, Akichi, what's going on? I get what Maya is saying, but I still think we should go rescue Lisa. I'm not worried about her, but if she leaves now, we're down a man. It'll be too late if the crowd starts filing in. Let's wait and see what happens. What? Dude, you disappoint me. Go think about Lisa's feelings for once. The irony of Ikichi of all people saying that, but okay. We'll be opening the door. We will now be opening the doors. Please form 2 lines and enter in an orderly fashion. Too late now. If anything happens to Lisa, Tatsuya, your ass is mine. It's like, Akishi, out of all people, you would be the least bothered. Anyway, I'll just let the concert play out. You know, for a song that was supposed to have an entire bit in English, I did not hear a word of English in there. Anyway, Lisa's part. Was that the Oracle of Maya? Aha! So that's the whole thing. The Oracle? You mean whatever that... you mean whatever thing that King Leo scumbag was talking about? Okay, so let's see what else happens. I'm sorry if this comes as a shock, but to be honest, I can't speak English at all. I know that's weird given what I look like, but I feel like lying to you all, and lying to myself wasn't cool, so I won't anymore. Thank you all so much for listening to this weird girl's song. Huh? What's this? We're all over the place. Check it out, Maya. There's something weird under all the seats. That is a bomb, Akechi. That is a bomb. Psst, Lisa, the show's over. Don't panic, but you need to tell everyone to leave the hall immediately. It's full of... What? Bombs? And now we need to make a run for it. And the stock scream sound effect there. A moving performance, Lisa. The more a catch struggles, the more endearing she is. You really know how to light my fire. How did she do that? Anyway, whatever. Ginji Sasaki, that costume, you're one of them. That's right. I am Prince Taurus. I must thank you. Through your work, the foreign song has been fulfilled. That star is much too distant to be called foreign, I'd think. You boasted of converting the entire crowd to the circle, gathering all of their energy at once, and this is the result? Fine words. Regardless, the crystal skull will soon be filled. The energy of humans yearning after an idol was greater than I imagined. I'll make it in time for the end of Nahul Olin. What's your ultimate aim in harvesting people's dreaming hearts with those skulls? What is this end of Nahul Olin? If you want to know, I have a game for you. My duty is to ignite the flames of expiation to the lands shown by the celestial heavens. 4 pillars of fire will rise. One is here. Scour this hall to discover the next target. Somewhere here you shall find a gracious riddle. Hurry, whelps. This park will soon be engulfed in flames. And with that, he disappears. Pointless interference. Well, now you know, Elisa. With what little time remains, let us dance. That is a comically large gun. Look, that is a comically large gun, but okay. So now we got a boss fight. She is poisoned.
Now what, Lisa? If you don't hurry and defeat me, you'll burn to death along with your friends.
Oh, I'll protect Shiba and Miho, all right. And I will beat the crap out of you.
Lisa, let's get this over with.
Okay, so first things first, oh wow, yeah, yeah, as it turns out, Lisa's nearly dead. So I will have Maya switch to her base persona. So I'll go and cast Media turn 1. They'll go for 1 move. I will cast Pozamudi to heal Lisa of her poison. Lisa... You know what, Lisa can just punch him. And then Akechi can go for Straight Slash, because it's a physical move. And then I can go for Zio, and I can start kind of just scouting out and seeing what type of, see what kind of resistances and stuff he has. Okay, Earth? Wait. Is this the gimmick I think it is? Okay, as it turns out, Akechi hits very hard. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised by that, but still. Okay, so let's go for Dia, just to heal up Lisa a little bit more. Then I'll go for Ice Breath. and Atomic Bufula, I suppose. Akichi can just go for straight slash again, and then Yukino can also go for a regular hit, and we'll see how much damage we get. So Lisa is now back above half health. That wasn't all that much damage, honestly. But yeah, pretty much my current line of thinking is I should be okay from here, actually. So let's go for fusion spells. Let's hit him with Earth Slice. No, wait. He's casting Earth, so he'll be immune to it. So instead, let's go for Flame Cut EX. Then we can also go for a little bit more of a heal. We can heal again. We can go for Ice Breath. And then Lisa can hit him with a... Actually, no, Akichi wouldn't be able to get much use out of that. And then I can also go for an Atomic Bufula. Yeah, he has Reverse Eros. So he basically has Lisa's persona and all of her... Not her stats, but like the resistances and stuff for it. He has Reverse Eros. Just like how if we skipped the fight way earlier... Okay, yeah, I'm just going to do that every turn, because that was a ridiculous amount of damage. But yeah, basically, one of the bosses that we skipped earlier, or maybe it was, yeah, or maybe Yasuo would have had it. I don't actually know. Anyway, I know that somewhere in the game there's Reverse Radamanthus, and a future boss will have, like, Reverse Vulcanus, Reverse... I think there's a Reverse Maya. Like, throughout the game, you will see most of the personas as reverses as well. Which is basically just kind of, I assume, like, hey, what if you kind of flipped the tarot card? I might be completely wrong on that, though, so please don't quote me on it. Either way, we are kind of just annihilating them. We're kind of just annihilating Ginji Sasaki over here, and I have no real issues with that. Okay, Marin Karen, so that's a charm. And it didn't work. Flame Cut EX will hit for a good chunk. But another good chunk. It did like 300 or something total last time. 173, 176. Yeah, he's low. He's low on health, you can tell, because his animation slightly changed. So we probably finish him off in the next couple of turns. Magna isn't going to do anything. Yeah, he reflects Earth. And Garu does a little bit. Doesn't do a huge amount. Jack Frost hits rank 6. Very nice. So let's go for... Can I have Tatsuya do that? I can have Tatsuya do that. Okay. So what I need to do real quick is set turn order. Set turn order. Tatsuya can go up here first. So I can have Tatsuya switch back to Vulcanus. So now I can go for Maxi Tempest with Lisa, Tatsuya, and Maya. And that can go there. And nope, I did it wrong. 10 out of 10, as always, I did it wrong. Okay, so I can go for Maxi Tempest with Lisa, Tatsuya, and Maya. Fantastic. And then we can go for Flame Cut with Lisa and... Sorry, with Yukino and Akichi. And this probably finishes them off, to be honest. Dark Magnare. I think that can inflict a status ailment. I might be... Yeah, it can. Pretty much, there's the dark versions of, whatchamacallithem, of certain moves that the reverse... Basically, the reverse versions of some personas will have special moves, and that can do, like, little status ailments at some point. And that is a huge amount of experience. Everyone's, like, leveled up twice. Very nice. So let's go 2 into luck, dexterity, vitality, strength. And then we got 2 strength, 2 agility, whatchamacallit. You can see all the stat gains we've had here. Everyone just jumped up a level or 2, so that's very nice. I underestimated you. However, Ami-kun, Miho-kun, put on the masks, or do you really want to go back to your ordinary lives? Shiba, Miho, don't. I mean, credit to him, Tatsuya just jumped like 5 stairs and took a swing at him. Like, he jumped pretty high there. Their modest dreams will be used as a foundation for opening Heaven's Gate. Farewell, Lisa. I think Tatsuya probably actually would have landed a hit on him there, to be honest. That psychotic bastard. He set bombs in town too. We need to hurry and find the next target and get out of here. Okay, what does everyone have to say? Tatsuya, there's no time. Whoever's left needs to be evacuated so we can hurry and find the next target. Beat those bastards. I'll stomp all over him. I never believed in my friends, but Shiba and Miho believed in me. I promised with Lisa. My dream. No more. Stand up, Lisa. You have to do what you can right now. You can apologize later. You tried to protect them, right? Don't worry. Once they wake up, I'm sure all will be forgiven. Lisa's crying. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, off we go. Because now we need to go and try to find these bombs. Damn straight, there's no way in hell I'm going out like that. Where's that damn riddle? I'm not letting myself get roasted alive here. Calm down, guys. We need to think of likely hiding places. Like, somewhere that's crammed full of stuff. Someplace crammed full of stuff. Any ideas, Tatsuya? Yes, because I remember exactly where this is. Also, you are given a time limit, but it is a very generous time limit. Let's just talk to everyone anyway. This obsessiveness. The man's definitely not normal. Okay. Even our personas are useless in a situation like this. We have to do what we can ourselves. He even took the time to set them here. There's even bombs in here. Yeah, there's just bombs in all these lockers, I assume. Like, this is a comical number of bombs. Like, that is... No, I missed one. I missed one of them. I looked in the same one again, trying to have one in the middle here. There we go. And it's not... It's actually in the other dressing room. It's in the dressing room where Spade were getting ready. Because that middle dressing room, you can never go in there for some reason. I'm drawing a blank too. What about you, Yuno? What does everyone else have to say? Yeah, too. If we don't hurry, we're going to get burned to a crisp. Who would... Yeah, I'm not finding anything over here. Yeah, Maya. I'm not finding anything over here, Maya. Any luck, Akichi? No good on this. Yep, so now we just look in the middle one here. Well, I'm right. There we go. There's the right one. Inside the locker is the riddle, along with a note from King Leo. So now we have the riddle. King Leo's note reads, "Come to my next target if you can figure out where it is. Many sparks have been laid, but only the remote transmitter will set them off." Okay, and there isn't anything else going on in here. Wow, you found it? That's our Tatsuya. Good job. Now come on, let's scram. Anyone else have to say it? Okay, now let's leave already. Oh, you found... Alright, you weren't in this round. Now let's get the hell out of here. Okay, cool. Now that we found the riddle, we can just run on out of here. So, it's this way. Also, Tan, I appreciate how the timer doesn't go down when you're in one of the other rooms. The timer doesn't go down when you're in one of the other rooms, or when you are in a fight. So, the game gives you a 3-minute time limit, and you would have to try to fail. I genuinely think this is borderline impossible to fail without trying to. So now we just run on out of here, and we're done. So I get the bombs would probably potentially start a fire, but those are more like explosions than just like starting a fire, I guess. That was close, and we made it just in the nick of time. We really didn't, but okay. No, the fire, help. My hands are burning. Maya? What's wrong? Calm down. What the? Those burns on your hands? What in the world? What's with her all of a sudden? You've got to do something, Tatsuya. Gently cheer her up, because attacking her is not going to help when, you know, trauma is happening. I'm sorry, I'm okay now. I'm just so scared of his fires. Shameful, isn't it? You don't have to force yourself to act tough. Thanks, Tatia. I'm still kind of ashamed of myself, though. I'm sorry to have worried you. Sorry about that, everyone. Come on, we need to find the Masked Circle's next target. Let's see here. 12 beasts crown the Pleiades is when the winds of change blow. When the winds of change blow, all descend with smiles to the Netherworld. What the hell? What's this thing getting at? The foreign song, the flames of expiation. It can't be anything but the Oracle of Maya, but who? Excuse me, you're Miso Kumura from Sevens, right? My name's I'm with Coolest's editorial division. You mentioned the Oracle of Maya just now. You know something about it? If you don't mind, I'd like... How do you know about the Oracle of Maya? How do you know about the Oracle? Only Kashihara and I know about it. Us and Sudokun. Don't tell me you're part of the last battalion. Lisa Silverman? So that's it. I don't know why I just peeked that so badly. Sneaking a spy in with the students to deal with Kashihara and me too. Bastard. Nasty mongrels and minions of the Fury. So, what was that all about? She seemed to know a lot. We can get back to her later. Let's hurry to the next target right now. This Oracle was probably an occult thing. A friend of mine knows a lot about that stuff, so I'll try calling her up. 10 out of 10. Persona 1 character return, once again. Big fan of those. Big fan of Persona 1 characters. I got through to her. She's gonna meet us at // in Aoba. Come on. So, in case you couldn't tell by that little hint, yes, the last battalion, yes, Nazis are involved, and yes, Lisa did basically just get racially profiled on account of being blonde-haired and blue-eyed. Yeah, this game came out in 1999, originally. So, let's see about how everything else is going. Did we win? Did we win the sweepstakes? I almost certainly didn't win. I wouldn't win 2 in a row. Yeah, we weren't a winner this time, of course. Now then, I also need to go and return. I need to go and return the kind of rumor demon item? Yeah, the rumor demon item. To this weird guy at the ramen shop. And after that, I guess I'll just end the episode off. So what? This guy's gone. Okay. Fair enough. Like, I got the item, but he's gone, I suppose. You know what? That's fine. I don't mind. It can't have been that important. So I guess what I'm going to do is end off today's episode here, and next time I will be going to // in Aoba to basically just learn some new stuff and find out where we need to go next. I'm also going to go and in between episodes, I'll probably go and get some new personas as well. But that is for me to deal with in the future. So I'm going to end off today's episode here. Sly Raccoon will be continuing tomorrow. Oh, and then on Friday, Persona will be Tuesday and Thursday this week. And as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all either tomorrow for Sly or on Thursday for more Persona. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.